Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are back with more LEGO Fortnite Survival. I got a pretty good episode for y'all, but before we go into it, if y'all enjoy this episode and want to see more videos like this, let me know down in the comments below. Make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, make sure to share this with your friends, share this with your family, share this with whoever, make sure notifications are turned on so you never miss any one of my videos when they go up. Also, if you feel like becoming a member and want to see these videos early, y'all go check out the join button on my channel or check out the link down in the description below. So let's get into it. I've got three things to do today. Number one, stations. Number two, find a bear or a brute in a cave, which I've heard is a thing now. And then number three, build a barn. And not just a barn, a really big barn. As far as that goes, I want to do the Anarchy Barn Deluxe, and I should have the materials for that. So, but I'm going to save that for last. The first thing I want to do is work on my stations, get that out of the way, as well as eventually make a sword, but I don't have the materials yet to make a sword. So I'll need copper. So once I start getting more copper, I'll then make a sword and show y'all. Because I know y'all don't like me using the axe, which, I mean, I don't hate it. I don't hate the axe. I don't know why everyone's so against it. But I'll get a sword maybe next episode. But I want to work on stations. And where I put the stations, I don't know. Actually, I could put one... No, I couldn't put one there. I might need another building. That might be what it is. I may need to grab another building somewhere. Let me check upstairs. That might be another good spot to put it. Everything is built up. I need to actually make another building. Like, not just any kind of regular old building. We've got Smoochie over there. Well, I think what I'm going to do... Not here. I'll eventually go back to the custom village and work on stuff like that. But, I mean, if we want to do something basic... For now, I mean, I'm okay with basic. There's nothing really wrong with doing some kind of basic little build, but it can't take up a lot of room. Ah, that's rough. Where can we put? Can we put some stations in here first? I want to do that, and then we work on everything else. So, like, because I know I need the loom. Loom for starters. Set that up here, which I'm good with. Maybe. Where would a spinning wheel go? Should I even keep it in this one? I might need to. There's really not a whole lot of places I can work with, so that's why I think I need to work on. Smoochie, hush, buddy, calm down. I don't know what you're going on about. I don't know why Smoochie's freaking out. I could put. Can I put anything in here? It's a little rough because it's very small and cramped. Although, nope, I don't have the room. Otherwise, I would extend it. Or maybe if no, because I was thinking about extending it out and then trying something out there. But I think for now, let me do a basic build, and this is just to get some of the materials put up and get stations going. Eventually, I will start placing the stations in the better builds. This is just to get this out of the way, because I didn't think about it at first. I didn't realize I wasn't going to have any room whatsoever to build my stuff. So I'll get this done, place my stations, and then go search for a brute or a bear in a cave, depending on which one we find first. If we don't find one, I'm going to be real sad and start crying. My entire room is just going to fill with tears. I'm just going to drown in a whole puddle of my own tears because I couldn't find a bear or a brute in any of the caves. Which I heard about, but I was never sure, and I should have actually gone and checked. But I think this one's the gem cutter. So I'm just going to place these in here to get them set up, because I know I'm going to need it, because I also want to upgrade the village here soon. And I've noticed this, for anyone that hasn't pointed it out yet. So let me get out of I think I'm out of the square. So if we walk into the square, it's still on Cassius Clay YT's village. I had overlooked it for so long on this world, I completely forgot about it. Like, I was just walking into the village and not paying attention. So it's still on the old name, because if you're wondering why it's on that, I did change my name. It is Clay Plays Games, but for some reason it kept the original name for the village, which I kind of want to keep as kind of a, I wouldn't say a memoriam in a sense, but more, you know, to look back on everything. I'm going to put one in there. I'm going to hold on to that one that I have. And all this is just for my silk and everything else I have in the chest. But that's kind of cool. Do we have a cave nearby that I can go and check? There's 3 caves right over there. I'm going to go check those. I think it's in that direction. I would... should I? I shouldn't. I have my plane up there. If you haven't seen the plane build video that I did, y'all go check that out. I did that. I added more to my garden, just a little bit more. I still got to work on the fence. I could... I probably should, just so I can bring back more materials. And I'm hoping with the axe that I have, it'll do enough damage. Or if I go... I could go to the cave. I'll actually go to the cave in the grasslands. Just because they're a lot easier to fight. So if you if you haven't seen the video where I built this, I really like this build. And I gotta remember how to do this right. But I love the fact that it just flies, you know? So if we can get more airtime and head over to the to the main village. I don't know if I'll add on to anything, we'll see. But I want to go and find a brute or a bear in a cave. I'll take either one in this episode. And I need to turn off visual audio. I forgot I turned it back on when I played Battle Royale. I use it for Battle Royale. If you're not someone that uses it for Battle Royale, then you're just not up with the program. Because I gotta be honest, I believe, and this is my personal opinion, I believe everyone uses the visual audio for Battle Royale. So I decided I'm gonna use and this was a while back. I just decided I was gonna use it as well. And you know, I mean, if people are gonna play that way, I'll play just the same. I have no problem doing that. Now, I don't know if it's going to be in, like, one of these caves. I am playing as Marshmallow again. I've kind of gone around to just... I'm going ahead and dropping now. That way, any skeletons that do come after me, they'll still leave me alone. Or at least, they'll leave the plane alone. I don't know where a bear might be, or a brute. I don't know which kind of caves they have to be in. It's all going to be new to me. And if you're wondering where the Star Wars stuff is, this is another one of those pre-recorded videos, so it's not gonna be here yet. And I don't know if we'll see how it goes. I've been in this cave before. I don't know if I wanna, I don't know, maybe I'm a little more nervous to check. I don't want to get lost in this cave, especially with inventory kept off. So let me, I mean, I can leave it there. Because I'm going to have to turn around anyway at some point. So I'll keep walking towards these caves. And maybe find one. I don't know, but if it's possible, I'd like to fight one. In one of these caves. I don't even know if I've ever searched these. It's been a while since I've been back over in this area. I've spent a lot more time in the desert recently. And focused on stuff over there. But it's good to be back in these areas. But I'm curious. No, I have been in this one. Maybe we just go around looking around, see if we can find one. I'm kind of okay with that. It's not really going to be a problem. I just gotta avoid getting damaged by the skeletons. I'm just curious, unless they're like in the desert caves. I don't know which caves they're in. I probably just have to run around looking for them. And this is why I wanted to do this like second and not last. Just in case we don't find one. Because based off the... like, that's why I have visual audio on as well. I'm now realizing it's kind of a good thing to not turn it off. Because in the off chance that I don't find one... like, if I don't find one, and then I gotta move around... I mean, I'm not seeing it. Like, I'm not hearing it, seeing it, nothing. So, I'm gonna guess it's true. Y'all can tell me in the comments if it is true. Unless I do manage to find one in this video, we'll see. I would... actually, hold on. Do I want to risk my axe for this? Probably not, you know? I just need the berries and the silk. I didn't need the arrows. I never use a crossbow anyway. So, I'm gonna ditch this place. I don't think it's gonna be of any use to me. I'll try the other cave, and if it's not there, we'll head back to the village. This was just a check to see if there was a brute or a bear. That's what this part was. This is just a check. Now I'll look it up and see if there is one, because you know, some people probably did this on sandbox mode and put a bear or a brute in here. I mean, it's probably possible. I haven't really fooled around in sandbox much other than to make my planes. So the other one's gonna be straight over to the left. And y'all can tell I'm not in sandbox because the other option, like, when you're in sandbox, it gives you another option for like all your materials. And if I was in sandbox, I wouldn't be able to. I would be able to make everything right now. So in case you may or may not have been doubting me being in survival, I definitely am. Where's the cave? It's to my right. Oh wait, I forgot I found this. When did I find this? I forgot I found this. Holy crap! Look at that. That's so cool. It's been so long since I've been over here, so I'm glad I marked that because I completely forgot about it. That's kind of I need to find that shark again. People are gonna be wondering what does he mean by the shark, bro? There used to be a Lego shark, and I would love if they would bring that back. Oh no. Okay, hear me out. So when Cameron and I found the shark, that was way before the new game mode came out, and this is another loot cave. It's not gonna be in here. Crap. Yeah, so they see that stuff like this. I could check one more. I could easily check one more. Do I want to check one more? There's one all the way over there. I just have to go straight ahead. I'll check. Hey, wait a minute. There's also one right here. See, I'm glad they have several caves right next to each other. It gives me a better chance of trying to find one. I mean, we got a wide open area. It wouldn't be too surprising. Holy crap, this thing's massive. Holy crap. There's got to be a brute or a bear in here. And if there's not, what the heck? Like, sheesh. Oh, hey, look at that. We found a brute. So this okay, for anyone that's seen Lord of the Rings, does this not make anyone think of like Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, where Smaug is in his cave of treasure? Or like, you see what I mean? Like that's kind of what this reminds me of. Just how big this cave is with the big brute. That's kind of cool, and I almost don't want to get rid of the brute. I think I will take on every other brute that's outside. I want to leave this brute in here. I mean, I don't see any loot. I just wanted to find one. I won't eliminate you. I will not get rid of you. You are just too precious. That's what I'm going to call you. I'm going to call you Precious. So we're going to leave Precious behind and just, you know, I don't think I could, oh man, if I can only throw food. I want to feed Precious. I want Precious as a pet. But I'm gonna mark this map. Like, I'm gonna mark the map. I'm gonna mark this on my map, and I need granite. Give me some granite. I really just want to have it's kind of like not a zoo, but like you just can come back and, you know, I can always go back and see Precious. So Precious needs a big old paw and green to represent Precious. So we did find a brute. I wasn't gonna fight it. For anyone that thought I was, I'm leaving Precious over there. Now the next thing on the agenda is to make the barn. But man, imagine finding a bear like in a cave. I just want to see a lot more creativity with stuff like this, where I'm going the wrong direction. How did I get? Wait, what? Oh, what the heck? I was definitely going in the wrong direction. I'm not here for you. Can you please leave me alone? I'm smarter than you. You should know this by now. I've taken on like a good 10, 20 of your buddies already. So, it's probably best if you just leave me alone. I gotta find more of these somehow. Oh, but back to the point I was making about the sharks. That shark build we found came out before that pirate game mode that they did a while back when they updated the game with 2 new game modes. The shark one with the pirates and like that death run style game where you just run across the builds. It was those two. Now I don't know if that was just an Easter egg for like, hey, we're soon gonna have sharks in its own game mode. I don't think that's what it was meant for. But if anyone has ever, like, I want to know, has anyone else found that shark that I'm talking about? That kind of robotic shark looking thing that's just laying on the beach? Or anything else similar? Like, because that's the only two things I've ever seen. I've only seen the shark and those not tiki torches, but like those Easter Island heads. So I'm very curious on whether or not those... Oh wait, where's my plane? I can't go anywhere without my plane. And look at my beautiful village. Like, it's still a great village in my opinion. Like, probably one of the best ones I've ever made. So we gotta actually head back though. So start the process of turning. Probably need to actually drive the thing. And then lift off. There we go. It kind of takes like a two press. You kind of have to press the X button twice. Like the first time to get it going, then the second one to get it in the air. Now there was a bear over here when I first got this thing to fly. I don't see it now. But I've got plenty of... Oh hey, and there's my beach builds. I need to do some more beach builds. I will take on you later, okay? But right now I gotta go make a barn. Tell you what, since we didn't fight Precious, we'll fight you. I'll make the barn, then come back for you. And as you can see, there's that runaway again. I like having a platform that I can land on. But this is just so cool to have a plane style build. And I have heard that there's been issues for some people, like their builds are disappearing. So I've actually no idea what's going on, because my builds haven't disappeared. Okay, slowed it down. Lower just enough, please. Perfect. And I will I will 3-point turn this, y'all. I mean, I'm a very skilled driver now. With a plane. I like having it facing this way so I can fly off easier and not have to run into anything. So back it up. We're done. Okay. See, it's parked all nice and neat. Oh, and there's my lights. I was wondering where the lights came from. But that just looks really cool. And I don't have... Okay, so for anyone that remembers the farm update, there's that barn build that I had that I never came back to. I need to come back to that. Actually, I need to go mine that and get the materials back and then continue work. That would be nice. But we've got... That's done. We don't have an essence table... Well, no, we do have... Yes, we did. We have one here. Oh, wait, did I... Yes, I did. I did eventually work on the... There we go. And what's going on here? Oh, you give me eggs for that. Oh, okay. I'm going to place a pumpkin in here and then... Oh, can I not transfer the raspberry seeds? I don't know how this works. Actually, I need to just hold on to the raspberry seeds. I'm still having to figure this game out here. But we need marble. So let's grab that. If I can find it. Where's my marble? I don't want to lose Smoochie. I need to hold on to Smoochie. Where's the marble? I had it. Wait a minute. Did it? Wait. Huh? I'm so confused. Wait, is it in this chest? Wait, huh? Hold on. Let me think for a second. Okay, so we took 20 of that. Okay. So we need more marble. More marble to then upgrade that. So 18. I should have gone and got that from the caves. It's alright for now. I will not worry about it for this episode. I'll get back to upgrading that later. As for now, I want to start planting more of my berries. Get that going. I don't know entirely how much more I'm going to need. I know I need a lot of wood and a lot of planks. And who dropped a turd on my front porch step? Who did it? Smoochie, was it you? Where are you? Smoochie, what are you doing in the house? No chickens in the house. You know this. Come on now. Man. Smoochie, you don't listen. Why don't you listen to me? Let's see. Wood. A lot of wood. Actually, I could put more of this stuff up. I need to put up the flex wood. grab more wood and planks. I should have everything. Oh, I have way more than I actually needed. But we are good to go for that. I want... See, that's the front, right? No, that's the front. And I think... Does it need to be out and about or more... See, that's kind of a little confusing. I mean, I could have it, like, out into here, right? Where it's... Maybe. Hold on. Oh, I'm seeing the issue. What else is in the way? Hold on, let me break some of this, because that's probably what's going on. Set that aside. Can I put anything in? Yes, I can. I just needed more room for all this stuff. Break anything that doesn't need to be here. Okay, not bad. I'm just breaking it for now. Anything else can go in the main inventory slot? No, cannot. Okay, so that's about center. I'm just going based off the center style of how I do my builds. So I want that about there. And then something else still is in the way. I don't... Is that right? That's close enough that it's still inside the parameter. Like that. Yeah, that's okay. I'm not too worried about that. That doesn't look bad. I believe Cameron and I built this one on our Lego Fortnite with Friends series. I think that's the one we built. And he had most of the materials. The fact that he still drove, like, he tried driving the vehicle, like, I'm not upset. Well, I'm still a little... I'm not gonna hold, like, I'm gonna keep holding that against him. Like, remember when you did this? I'm gonna use it as a, like, hey, you did this to me. So, I'm gonna mess with him on that one. But, I did fix the vehicle. Everything is fine there. But, where does this go? Where does that go? Okay. Everything's fine there. I got the vehicle fixed and everything. It definitely upset me when it happened. I'm like, man, I put so much work into that. But, we got it handled. And then we tried to play Sea of Thieves later, and we got so much more upset at each other. For anyone that... Okay, look, Cameron and I are very different in how we play our games, because like, I don't bash him for it, but like we found like a boat full of like 3 or 4 people, and every time we went after them, we got like we lost every fight that we had, and Cameron kept going back after him. I'm like, dude, let's just go and have fun. And he's like, no, I'm gonna keep following them until I ruin their game or until they quit. I'm like, dude, like this is not the way to play. I get how Sea of Thieves works. Sorry, I keep having that voice crack issue, but I know how that game works. But come on, we have to have a little more fun than that. Just by, like, I don't want to have to go and ruin their day by you ruining, like, you know what I mean? It's like, come on. But luckily, these builds are more flat. And I don't have to worry about building anything around them. Like, platforms on the outside to, you know, make everything level. Because that's always a big issue. But I think this is going to look good. I don't know what I'm going to do for a custom build. I've had ideas. I know I've said about working on a lighthouse. I just need to work more on looking at what it needs to look like. As far as, you know, how round it needs to be. Like, exactly how big. Because I definitely had the size measurements off, for sure. But I definitely think getting that one, like trying to build that, and it shouldn't have even been up there to begin with, because I need plenty of room for the plane. Because otherwise, I would have just like, I would have crashed onto the platform, or I would have broken the plane. Either way, it just was not a good idea. So I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad I broke what I had, because it would have gone badly. But I think in here, I might start trying to put barns in here. Or maybe like one of those bigger barns, like one of the, well, this one's already big enough, but like this one seems more for, what would it be better off for? It's like, it's more like one that you would live in, necessarily. And I'm trying to do this before I starve. Okay. So go ahead and do this. We don't have long now. I'll finish this one up soon. I just gotta get more food done. But there's a lot to do. There's still several things I need to do. I'm just hoping that after everything that I build in this world, that the game doesn't start to crash. Because if it starts to like break and crash, I'm gonna be so upset that I've lost. Because I don't want to lose everything that I just built. But I want to try and get these worlds more inventive in a sense. I think they are. I think they're like really coming along really great. Sorry. Again, I don't know what it is. I've been recently just having some like voice issues just talking. I don't know what it is. So if there's ever times that like sounding like more like a voice a crack or something like that, it's random. So I try not to worry about it too much, but if there's ever times that happens, I apologize. Get that piece done, and we've got ourselves a barn. Now I will move over the... Actually, let me go ahead and do that now, and then I'll break this down later. So this is just so I can have this in a better spot. I probably need it in the squares so the villagers will work on it. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But I want to go ahead and have it put up over here because I like this a little better. And if I check the outside, nothing's like in the way, and like you can walk out and immediately go to the little geyser. So that looks cool. I just like being able to not have to feel like I can't walk up this without having to jump. So that's all right. But the gem cutter, I think, do I want it there, or do I want it like here next to the door? I think I'll do it like next to the door. I don't hate it. I like it. And then spinning wheel can go right up against it, like that. So we've got our... Oh, well, that's on the outside. Well, it doesn't need to be in the square. I don't really need the villagers to work on that much. Do I have silk that I can go ahead and work on? I'll go ahead and do that. Get some stuff already in the works. But overall, this place looks really good. I can't wait to like add on more builds to it. But overall, we did a lot. We got the stations done. We found a brute. Precious is its name, and Precious is where it will stay in that cave. And we got ourselves a barn done. Overall, pretty good episode. As far as what comes next, who knows? Maybe some more custom builds. We'll see what happens. But there's no telling where we go from here. But if y'all enjoyed this episode and want to see more videos like this, let me know down in the comments below. Make sure to leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to share this with your friends, share this with your family, share this with whoever. Make sure notifications are turned on so you never miss any one of my videos when they go up. Also, if you feel like becoming a member, want to see these videos early, y'all go check out the join button on my channel or check out the link down in the description below, and I will see y'all in the next one. So, with all that being said, thank y'all so much for watching this episode, and have a great day.